County League Under 15 Cup 2024. This is semi-final number 1. Pro Series in their traditional blue black with a little white numbering at the back. And the Union Hall United, they've come out in their sort of orange color, the orange and black outfit. Again, these are two teams that have done very well in the tournament when you consider Pro Series 1 Group A with 16 points with a 5-2-1 record. And Union Hall, they were runners-up from Group B with a 4-3-1 record for 13 points. In fact, they were 11 points adrift of the group leaders Cox Coaching School. We can see them later on this afternoon. But as it is right now, we are getting ready for game 1, and this should be a very interesting battle between these two teams. Two teams, I'm sure, keen on making it through to the final, and with their supporters already in position. It's really a situation here where there's no tomorrow, if you know what I mean. Everybody wants a chance to make it through to the final, and so this is what it's all about for these teams. And there is the whistle to get us started in this encounter. And once again, the referee is David Scarlett, and immediately the Pro Series in their blue trying to attack down that right hand side, and hoping that they could maybe eke out a quick strike. And I think that would be ideal for these teams, just to see who can maybe score that early goal, just to settle nerves a little bit. It's always a good feeling when you can get an early strike. Lovely ball played over. The control is not the best, and just dwelling on it a little too long. And immediately now trying to get out of their defense, having a hard time. Here's Barclay. All the way back, it goes to Caruth. Again, they run into some problems there, just trying to get it. Or Bernard, who's kind of a utility player who has been playing in different slots all along. He would play as a midfielder, even as a striker, and now you see him on defense, fitting the needs. Because remember, a lot of these teams, because some of these kids are with the national youth team, some of them are with their schools teams, some of them might have trained this morning. It's a number of scenarios are at play, while you see some players one week and then you don't see them the next. So it could be any number of reasons, or it could very well be injuries as well for them. So it's all about building and just controlling tempo. It's a nice surface, has a little give on it. Nice dribbler surface, it's slick, and quite naturally players would love the opportunity to showcase their abilities. Last week we saw the brilliant performance from young Cyrus, the coach's son, and Dexter Cyrus, of course, a former national footballer, a star at Petritrin. With the likes of Leonson Lewis and company, it's a good ball played inside there, but just intercepted. Harper getting involved. That's a lovely little ball, but immediately the speed down that left-hand side though, and always an opportunity to break out quickly. This young man is really composure beyond his years. He's a very intelligent youngster, Jude Nichols. Again in the way, playing on defense this time. Here they go again, down that left-hand side. That's where they obviously fancy their chances. Just that speed that could create such a problem for them. And they obviously trying to take advantage of it. Giovanni Garcia really is a handful. So here's a chance for a corner kick here now. No goals yet in this one. That's a lovely ball. The goalkeeper though is very alert, and he actually comes and takes this off his man, which is good goalkeeping. And in fact, if you're a smart defender, once you hear the goalkeeper call, you would know the smart thing to do is get out of harm's way. Nichols again. Decide he's going to go all the way back. Antonio Hills is back there. Trying to build on that right-hand side. It's always going to be a foot race, but Darwin, who's the captain for today, is recovering nicely. So again, a lot on the line here with these two teams. Not a well taken corner. In fact, defended very well, and coming inside here quickly. And good anticipation though, but here they come again. Opportunity for a shot, low and just wide of the mark. Again, it's something that they have to be mindful of whenever they coming out of defense, and the Josiah Cyrus is not the man you want to leave open. He can kick the ball very well. Barclay again caught in possession, not for the first time. Good build-up play on the part here of Union, looking for something and just trying to get in there. A little bit of bundling. Nobody could get the handle on it, but players are playing very hard, and they may still get a chance. But good work again from Giuseppe. But there's Nichols again, cool as a cucumber in the middle of the park there. Ball eluding everybody and just running away. So the two goalkeepers have had pretty good seasons. Pro Series have been rotating their keepers quite a bit. Here's Hill, gets to Nichols. Nichols, back it goes to Hill. Good composed play once again. Trying to use the extremities of the field as they, one thing you saw with them last week, they were not afraid to take the shots whenever they got the opportunity to. And here's another attempt at a ball going forward. Bailey and company. Another very talented player. In fact, the son of Joel Bailey, a former U team standout, and a man who did very well as a professional in the U.S. and at University of the Wheeling Jesuit. And that's a tough ball. I'll check for who he was trying to prize out there. Hislop got it all wrong. So good hustle, trying to just to close down space quickly, which is not a bad idea at all. Bailey quickly into stride, moving forward, and just not able to link up with his teammate over on that far side, but they have to defend here. But here again is Nichols. He reads the game so well from that center midfield position. He plays deep, and but he does have a very, very good sense of what he wants to do on the field, whether he has the ball or not. He's very good at his positional play. And he can create some real problems for opponents at times. Just stretching there for that one, Samuel Balfour. And now they get it out on that far side again. The return ball, but when the shot comes, still no shot. And still trying to turn and drift his way forward. This could be a chance for Barclay. He misses, and then the shot comes in, and eventually it's put away, I'd say, by Gervais Frederick. Looking unmarked at the back post. And the simple task of just slamming it past the goalkeeper. And Frederick opens the scoring in the 11th minute of play. Pro Series on top. So a good opportunity now for Union to try to hit back almost immediately. And that's when they say most teams are most vulnerable. It's right after they score. So you have to always be mindful of what is around you. So the Pro Series leading by 1-0 now. They can ill afford to relax. They have to keep pressing. That's much too straight, and so that's not going to cause any problems at all. There's another ball. In fact, I think I had him down as Frederick, but this is Tyler Edwards, the goal scorer. Here he is giving it up quickly. The ball comes back, and another opportunity. Again, a second bite here is another ball played inside, and just not able to clear it out as completely as they would like. And in the end, a little too much behind Bailey. So it's Tyler Edwards is the man with that goal in the 11 minutes. Here's Barkley. Very composed young man, very relaxed, plays at his own pace, and pretty much in the mold of some of the great players. They tend to assist up quickly now as they move forward. Harper gets it all the way back. It goes to Bernard. Quick ball. Karut does well. Gets it to Barkley. Here's Tyler Edwards, the goal scorer again. And just that one touch just takes the ball away. And the conditions proving to be a little bit slick for some of the players. And they have to try and keep their footing and make sure that they have a solid base that from which they can launch. So again, the speed of Garcia out there coming into play as he goes past one and then sends it right across the face of the goal. But it's kept in by Edwards, who scored the only goal of the game so far. There's another ball inside by Barkley. Does well. Here is Garcia again. This time coming inside. And Harper trying to hook up there with Dowent. So Pro Series off to a pretty good start. They've settled nicely now and starting to move the ball around nicely. Karut doing well and just making sure they keep possession. Now, can Union get something going? Ball played inside now, trying to keep it going. Opportunity here, lovely ball played in. Trying to get the shot off is Cyrus, but he was falling down. And now this is be a problem here. Where is the movement? Barkley probably put his head down a little too early and didn't see that early run in. But Harper with a shot just wide. So again, right now, the Union having a hard time. So you could just see the confidence in which the Pro Series are playing right now. They seem to know exactly where their teammates are long before the opponents. Well, here is another chance, Can he score from there? And he does. Squeezes it in. And a great opportunity there that he took advantage of. Garcia rode the challenge. And in the 18th minute, it's 2-0 now. And really a bad miss at the back there. It looked as if Jeremiah Daniel was trying to shield the ball, but he basically lent on his man, and he came out second best in there. And just like that, they find themselves down 2-0. And a lovely goal converted there from a very tight angle. Giovanni Garcia making it 2-0. Giovanni Garcia. Pro Series now leading 2-0. So and the In the 18th minute of play, it was Giovanni Garcia, and in the 11th minute, it was Tyler Edwards, who had given them the 1-0 lead. So here goes Harper again. And that's a great ball. The speed again of Garcia coming into play, as he's really a handful. And both he and Daniel having that battle there. And Cyrus not able to pick up with the ball. Barkley now with room to spare. Could kick the ball if he wants to. He decides to get it to Edwards. Edwards. And just not able to turn his man there. Had a long look at it, but Cupid able to match it through. So a pretty good start the first 20 minutes or so.
He's really
almost
a
exclusively Pro Series.
Both he and
Giuseppe plays the ball in and taken down nicely. They have another chance to bring it forward. Barkley again. Always seem to have Tyler Edwards there with him. Ball comes inside and not a shot coming at goal, but this time it's straight at goalkeeper Marcelo Phillip.
Ball comes inside and
he goes down.
Not a shot coming at goal, but this time it's straight at goalkeeper.
Referee there, Kai Williams, was in close proximity. So 2-0. And what a start this has been for the Pro Series. Big opportunity for them now to try to really tighten the screws here. Once again, it's room down here. Now Tyler Edwards again running away from his man. That's a good cross. The goalkeeper bubbles it, almost paid the price for it. And he had the opportunity to catch it himself. And
the goalkeeper bubbles
under no real pressure, he just seemed to drop the ball, luckily for him. It didn't go too far away from him. So Barkley, who fell under the weight of that challenge. Here's Hill. Trying to cheek away from his man. Balfour does well. Gets it there to the main man, Nichols. Nichols looking for something. Gets it out on that far side. Cuts inside again. Here they come again. This is good build up here. Thinking of a shot, and it's a powerful one, but it's not on target. Hills showing his range there, and didn't waste any time at all. Antonio Hills firing away. Hills does well. Here is Bailey. Shakes one way, goes the next. Once again, they have possession. Nichols goes wide. Emptage a little bit slow in getting over there. And here again is Nichols reading the game nicely. Yes, another one inside a header, but again, the goalkeeper right on target, right place, right time there for him. Giuseppe, though, just playing it upfield. Barkley looking for something ahead of him, can't get anything. And again, the longer they try to hold on to the ball, Campbell and company, they end up losing the ball and giving the Pro Series players ample time. So 2-0 it is. That's a tough ball. I'm not sure who was going to get there. So here's Giuseppe running into problems. Bailed out by Barkley, who gets it forward now as they start to build again. Hislop goes further left over there to Garcia. Garcia takes on his man, having a field day down there. That's a great ball, cut back. And Tyler Edwards just a little bit late in getting there. But Barkley will tidy up for Pro Series, Giuseppe. Again, it's running over on that fight. Darwin, the captain, gets it back to Garcia. Garcia seeing a lot of the ball now. And another ball comes across. Not handled nicely, but they still have possession. Hislop plays it back inside. And that's a little too short. Giuseppe reads it well. Goes for the return ball. But Hills able to come and squeeze it and takes it away nicely.
But Hill.
Still, Pro Series enjoying this spell here. Leading by 2-0, and that's another one that is bubbled by the goalkeeper. Wasn't a powerful shot, but he just seemed a little rattled at the moment, Marcelo Phillip. And again, the battle is being won in midfield here. This could be interesting. This is another foot race. The goalkeeper is coming. He's a bit late, drifting all the way across. And now is a chance here of Tyler Edwards to get it inside. Williams hand it up, and the ball is played back. It's right in the middle. It's Cyrus, but his clearance is not a good one. In fact, he was falling down again, trying to make the clearance. And here they come again, trying to get it across there, but easily taking out their Harper was trying his best to slam it across the face of the goal, but it never got the Phillip in the way. So constant pressure for the Union players right now. And Amtage not able to control the ball. Having a real tough time of it down there. Darwin is having a good game at that left back position. The captain for Pro Series. Ball played away just to the edge of the top of the box there. And that's going to be a free kick. Now that is the range for Cyrus. I would think Cyrus would be the man who would want to have this one. And it's between him and Hills. Or even the young Nichols is pretty good
now that is
from this distance. And I'm not sure if Cyrus is going to try to hit it with the left foot or the right. And but he's quite capable with both feet. So we're just about in the 28th minute of play here now. Almost 28 minutes gone. It's 2-0 in favor of Pro Series. So Hills is going to mark out this one. So what is it going to be here now? Is she going to blast this one, Hills? And that's flushing into the back of the net. Well, well, well. What a shot. That one had real power in it. And it just left his boot and flew into the back of the net. Goalkeeper Walker was diving in the spear, never had a chance. And that thing had real pace on it. Antonio Hills makes it 2-1 now in minute number 29. So here we go again now. Does this give the Union team some kind of lift here? And certainly was a brute of a shot. Now they have a chance to just settle and just to regroup. They know they can score, so that's one sort of monkey off their back. Now they just need to work on their defensive posture and their build-up play, their approach work, and then of course the finishing. Similarly, with the Pro Series, they need to shake off that disappointment. There's not much they could have done with that goal. That was a brute of a goal. As you say in local parlance, that was a big man shot that just screamed past the goalkeeper. Never had a chance. Here's the ball in, and again they're trying there. Here's Edwards once more. And trying his best to keep it in. In fact, again, you could have seen Daniel there initially trying to screen the ball, but eventually had to try and clear it. It probably would have been better advised to keep screening it and allow it to go off the field. Instead, the ball still is in, and here's a header, just not in control of it. Took it away. Daniel having a real tough time at the back there. You could see his confidence is shaking because it was from his sloppy play that the second goal resulted, and it's almost as if he hasn't recovered just yet. Because a little communication there, Hills had that perfectly covered, and instead Daniel, sort of eager to do something right, ended up conceding a corner. So 2-1 now. The game nicely opened at the moment. Nice cool conditions here at the Mannie Ramjohn Stadium. A little bit of rain about. It's not actually raining right now. The rain has stopped. Here's the kick, a good one, and glancing header. Opportunity here for Darwin. He's trying to get it back inside. Hills is there. Barclay not able to control it, but he does win it back quickly. And Amtej having a tough time keeping up with the pace of the game. Daniel this time, though, very quick to go across there and take it off the boot of Darwin. So the game has a nice flow to it. Even though some of the passes might be a little bit short and the ball will change hands quite often, it's end-to-end stuff a lot of times, and that would make for a good contest. And plus they have this is probably the best surface some of these players would have played on all season long. And trying to play that one into the space there for Daniel, and somehow it bounces around inside. Good interception again. Still going. Here is Daniel, quick-footed, very shifty. Playing the ball around. Hislop gets it back now to Giuseppe. Giuseppe goes, lovely pass right across field where they have numbers out there. Tyler Edwards shifting sides with Garcia. Garcia is over on the right now, and not sure what he wanted him to do there. You could see Kai Williams was waiting for a ball at his feet, so he couldn't go forward because he would have been offside. So he was trying to stay onside. And in the meantime, Harper was hoping to get him started there. And A little bit two errors at the back, but nobody to take advantage for the Union. 2 goals to 1. And Union now trying to sort out how they're going to play the ball going forward. Here again, Daniel very quick footed, but they're trying to operate in very tight spaces and having problems doing so. Williams now has Edwards over on that far side. Edwards brings it back inside, but the ball is behind Dowant. Harper again just too relaxed, not clinical enough with the passes. Daniel again, that's good football. Turning away from the pressure, going quickly across ball 4. Then has to go back. So just on the half line. Remember, we're inside the final minute or so of the first half. Not sure if there will be much stoppage time. I don't think we had too many stoppages. In fact, in the England game earlier, it was almost like the referee wasn't happy with the standard of play. He blew the whistle on 45 minutes. I can't tell the last time I saw that in a first-class game, an international game, because we've seen all kind of added on times, 14 minutes at the World Cup in some instances. This is a great ball forward. Giuseppe goes scampering forward again. He's not the most nimblest of players, and you could see there he was kind of looking for a foot, trying to figure out what to do. And by that time, Hills, who scored that beauty of a free kick, was able to slide in. So 2 goals to 1 it is. And their midfield is too deep because they're allowing this ball an opportunity to play the ball. Now it's wide open in the middle of the park. Can he turn his man and buy some space, trying to get it to Bailey? This is dangerous here now for Pro Series because Bailey is quick. However, he runs into problems and loses his footing. And there is the whistle to indicate the end of the first half. And just as I suggested, not much by way of added on time, if anything, about a minute or so of added on time. And so that is the state of the game at the half in this one. It was Tyler Edwards who opened the scoring in the 11th minute. A nice tap in at the back post. Then Giovanni Garcia from a very tight angle after he stole the ball from Daniels almost on the end line and then was able to create enough of an angle and squeeze it in at the near post to make it 2-0 in the 18th minute. But on 29 minutes, the Union got a lifeline and a brilliantly taken free kick by Antonio Hills cut the deficit in half. And that's where we are at the half. It is 2-1 in favor of Pro Series. That's the very latest here at the Mannie Ramjohn Stadium.
And allow it to go off the field. Instead, the ball still is in, and Hazard, a header, just not in control of it. Took it away. Daniel having a Paul with a shot just wide. So again, right now, the Union having a hard time. So you could just see the confidence in which the Pursues are playing right now. They seem to know exactly where their teammates are long before the opponents. Well, here is another chance, Can he score from there? And he does. Squeezes it in. And a great opportunity there that he took advantage of. Garcia rode the challenge, and in the 18th minute, it's 2-0 now. And really a bad miss at the back there. It looked as if Jeremiah Daniel was trying to shield the ball, but he basically leant on his man, and he came out second best in there. And just like that, they find themselves down 2 goals to nothing. And a lovely ball goal converted there from a very tight angle. Giovanni Garcia making it 2-0. Giovanni Garcia proceeds now leading 2 goals to nothing. So in the 18th minute of play, it was Giovanni Garcia, and in the 11th minute, it was Tyler Edwards, who had given them the 1-0 lead.
Tell him for me, I come into him into it. Second half action here, the officials making their way out. Referee David Scarlett and his assistants, Rondell Millington and Daniel Rampasad. Fourth official for this game is Sheen Mohammed. Early glance here, not seeing any changes or substitutions so far, but I'm sure Coach Cyrus would have had a strong word with his defense. I think they're short a player, actually. And because everybody's ready, but right now they are short one player. Not quite sure where he is, but he's not on the field. And so they're actually down to 10 men at the moment. And it seems as if one of their defenders is a little bit late in getting out. Unless he was having a change of shoe or something. But referee, no doubt, would be eager to get on with things here now. So there is the whistle to start the second half of this encounter. And so it should be a keen contest. Still 2-1, remember, in favor of the men in blue. And Darwin, back it goes, all the way back to Bernard. Bernard back to Darwin. And again, the ball just changing hands rather quickly. Giuseppe now with possession once again. That's another Williams, though, can't get the handle on it. So you could see it, but they're too open, really, because the one ball beats everybody at the back. So they have to be very mindful of that. The Union team. And running into Umtich, running into problems over on that side, and has to really figure out how he wants to operate. Opportunity now for them to get possession. Campbell, Balfour and Campbell, two. Here is Hills, who scored that brilliant goal. Plays a nice little ball. Can Daniel get out to the end of it? Unable to do so. So 2-1 in favor of the Pro Series. A little bit of a sedate start. I'm sure the coaches would want them to pick it up from where they left off. And now it's a chance here for Bailey and company to really get cracking. Barclay plays a nice little ball inside. Here's Williams, looks up, has a chance, but then it's blocked. Well, actually, he shanked it, put it on his left foot, had a crack I thought it got a deflection. It didn't. Here's Hills. And just trying to turn with it. Cupid there loses the handle on it and just casually gives the ball away. As you can hear the moans and the groans from their supporters. So they really want to see the players. Now, this is where the game is in terms of the understanding of the rules on the field, because that ball is in a left wing back position, and but Emtage is still mashing the line here at the half line on the near side, and that ball is way over on the far side. It's almost impossible for somebody to get him the ball in that position, and so I think just the understanding has to be better so that he could at least factor in the game a little bit more. Yeah, he is now with a chance, and he just can't get the handle on it. Ball played inside again. Amtej, can he keep it out? But Garcia is back there doing his bit. Now Dawant. In the middle again comes this, but he loses the handle on it and almost runs into problems there. Once again, losing out is Daniel. Gives it back here to Harper now. But Harper and Daniel also having a tough time. Good football and just not able to keep it in there. Dawant. So still 2-1, no further scoring. Quickly Garcia goes down there, but Emtich does well to get back into position and trying his best there to keep things out of harm's way, but it's been a bit of a struggle for them. Darwin quickly in. Harper, here comes Pro Series. Nice ball across, but intercepted. And they start over again at the back. Bernard looks up, sees that he has support from Caruth. Great ball into Barclay. Barclay, though, dwelling on the ball and is hustled out of it. Big push down on that left-hand side, though. Still Hills doing well. And got the ball across, and somehow it eludes everybody. Now here's Amtage. Can he get another cross? He tries a shot and can't take advantage of that opportunity.
Got the ball across, and somehow it eludes everybody. Now here's Amtage. Can he get another cross? He tries a shot.
That ball came across. He would have been free as a bird if he had only gone inside a couple meters because the ball was so far. Now here's a chance here. The goalkeeper, though, did very well. He read the play all the way. So a good opportunity now for them to try to get back into the flow of things. 2-1 the scoreline here in favor of Pro Series. 2 early goals from Tyler Edwards and Giovanni Garcia. And then what a brilliant ball back inside. And this one headed back inside. Here's Cyrus, though. He's been almost non-existent. He's been very slow to the ball, not able to really, I'm not sure if it's his footwear, but he's just a little bit stagnant in the middle of the park. Another ball in, and once again, they still can't get it out. Good ball inside. A chance here for Tyler Edwards, but easily saved there by goalkeeper Phillips. And then he gives it away, literally. And talk about keeping pressure on yourselves. Goalkeeper there had plenty of time to take his time and distribute the ball properly. Instead, he hurriedly kicked it and had it intercepted. Here they come again. Brilliant footwork inside Barclay, trying to set it up. Players run into each other, and still they can't get it out of their own half. You don't want to foul down there. That's a good tackle to keep it out.
That's a good tackle.
So another corner to Pro Series. Winners of Group A in this competition. Looking to tack on a third goal here now. It's a lovely ball in. The goalkeeper again came to take it and he seemed to bobble it a little bit. Lovely ball and good football. Nichols now looking for something that's a tough ball because it means that ball is going to hit and run. It's very difficult for him to keep it in. He does well. And now they give the ball right back to them. Can he get inside here? Just trying to go through traffic there was Bailey losing out though. Hills. Caught in possession once again. And this is the speed of Garcia, really keeping tabs on Montano. And here is Nichols again. That's a good little ball, but can he get there before the keeper? So good end-to-end stuff now. The game really opening up nicely as both teams really laid on the line. Still coming forward. Opportunities here again. Goes for the return. The return ball is a tough ball. And just had to tap it for him. Campbell really made a meal of it. And opportunity lost. And that has been the story of the game so far for Cyrus's men. They just seem not able to really finish off some of the good work that they've done. Pro Series, on the other hand, seem a little bit more assured of what they want to do and how they're going to get it done. Big header players battling inside there for it. 2-1 the scoreline here. And really a fall through, and it's probably the proximity that they destroying the ball. Quite often that is almost always blown as an infringement, as a fall through, because the ball really doesn't travel a great distance. So the arm action is not as pronounced and as exaggerated as it should be. So a substitution or two is about to be made here now by the Pro Series outfit. They're looking to really improve. Coach probably not happy with what he's getting so far in the second half and trying to really drive home his advantage here now. So we wait to see what the call is. And it looks as if Giuseppe is the man coming off. So Giuseppe is with Josiah Theophilus. So hopefully we will get play restarted here now. Are they going to make another change? No, they'll wait for that. And then when play has started, it has to come back because The other substitution is so Barkley and company trying their best here now to listen it, and that is really just he just ran into his man. They never really tried to play the ball, and that just upended his man.
So Barkley and company trying their best here now to listen and that.
So Zane Griffith joins the fray as well. Opportunity here again. That's a great ball in. The goalkeeper thinks about coming, then decided against it. And able to hold on possession. Hislop. Great ball inside. Blue shirts there. The ball still there. Barkley, and he misses. Well, well, well. He was right on the doorstep. No defenders anywhere in sight, and he missed the target. How is it that he could be so free inside the area?
The ball still
and
there, Barkley.
nobody to account for him. The two stoppers nowhere to be found. Again, trying their best to come out of danger there, but it's picked up once again by Hislop. Looking for movement, has Harper. Harper comes further left to the man who has just come on, Theophilus. Theophilus trying to go past his man, does well until it's brought to an end there by Daniel. So Theophilus again. Trying to Emtage, can't bring him down. Hislop gets it to Barkley. Barkley goes further right with it. And the referee allowing play to continue, although there was an infringement. Cyrus really not getting into the game at all. Another free kick. The referee is going to bring it back this time. So another opportunity for them to keep the ball down at this end. Here is the ball played forward. The little header, but it's over the bar. Nice little loop running backwards too, and not able to control it as well as he would have liked on the part of Harper. So still 2-1. Hills plays it forward, and but quite often the balls tend to break down right there in that part of the field. Williams coming inside, still going, the ball taken away, and good defending there. Now Emtage, can he get something going to his man? Goes to the return ball. It's a long chase for him. And then eventually it just took a deflection. So good coverage on the part of Bernard to come over and ensure. So Montano is going to, and Elan Ali is going to be his replacement. And Theophilus running into problems here. Get away from 2 men and then is brought down in the process.
Theophilus.
So again, a chance
Running
again for them
into
to get
problems here.
possession,
Get
but to
away
get the
from
ball
2 men and then
down to their main men. Theophilus on that time losing the handle on it. Darwin. And Daniel doing well, coming over and not tackling, at least shaping as if he wanted to tackle, and then forcing Darwin to back out of that challenge. Ali trying to get the ball inside. And there's another opportunity going inside, trying to get in the box there is Theophilus. As he went down under another strong challenge again from Daniel. He's winning a lot of his tackles now. He seemed to have kind of shaken off the disappointment of letting in that second goal, or at least being partly responsible for it. So Pro Series, they're clinging to this 2-1 lead here. I'm sure they'll be anxious to tack on another one. So now it's going to be another free kick here, and the Union Hall players have to be mindful because the Pro Series players are basically just setting them up for those tackles and any kind of contact at all, and they're going down. Here's a lovely free kick into the area, but and I think the ball is brought back once again. So a little bit of a false start there for them. They wanted to get it done so quickly. So Ali on as a sub. But still trying to get the ball forward. And Cyrus really hasn't been able to get into the game at all. Plays a great little ball inside, nobody there. And the shot is not taken. Balfour really having a big swing there, but misses. Ali goes for the return ball and eventually is coming the other way now. Daniel again is giving chase. Does very well. Gets the return ball. Good patience here on the part of Union, but they give the ball away with their main man out of position and curling it just away from the man, Kai Williams.
ball, good patience here on the part
So once
of
Daniel
Union,
came out of the middle,
but they
nobody
give the ball
slotted
away
in
with
for him.
their main man out
Kai
of
Williams picked up the
position
ball almost as
and
free as a bird.
curling.
So all he had to do is go directly to goal. So 2-1 still. And Pro Series trying their best here to shake the Union. Union not playing as well as they are accustomed to, but they're still in the game. Just the 1 goal separating the 2 teams. Opportunity here again. And on a slick surface, you always have a chance because of the down. Here's Cyrus, and he has a crack. The ball is somehow settled down here. Still trying to get to the byline, Ali, but he misses out. And now Theophilus bowls past 1. 2 players still going. Barkley now. And plays a nice little ball down. Hillsdale is over there. And does the needful for the Union. He too is having a good game, apart from that brilliant goal that he scored.
Players still going
Directly from a free kick.
now.
What a brute of a free kick that was.
And plays a nice little ball
goalkeeper
down.
no
Hills
chance
though
at
is
all.
over there. And
So 2-1 it is. Now Barkley. And he goes down. So we have yet another substitution being made.
And he goes down.
And it looks as if Cupid picked up a yellow card for that latest challenge. And it seems as if Tyler Edwards has been withdrawn as well. So they're rigging the changes. They're not resting on their laurels. And it seems as if Kai Williams is also going to be substituted. So they are basically cleaning house here. Pro Series.
So we have yet another substitution being made.
And they're trying to also add Jalen Carrington. Can he get involved? He has a header, but nicely plucked out to the air.
And they're trying to also
goalkeeper
add Jalen
Phillips wanted to
Carrington.
release the ball quickly.
He has a header, but nicely plucked out to the air.
Cyrus again trying his best to get into the game, but he's having a tough time of it. It just seems the pace at which the game is being played is just slightly ahead of him at the moment, and he's almost always a split second late, or he's out there in getting a shot off, getting a pass off as Fredericks. Darwent, back it goes to Fredericks. He plays a nice little ball inside again, and Harper once more with an errant pass. Luckily for him, takes a deflection. So 2-1. That's how we were at the half. Still 2-1 in favor of Pro Series. Lovely ball inside again now, trying his best and just not able to finish it. Took a deflection and it's gone out for another corner kick. Carrington, who has just come on, was hoping to really crank it up, and it just had it taken away from him. So Fredericks, the substitute now, can he produce something special here for Pro Series? He has 5 blue shirts to aim at in the area. Here it comes and headed back across, but eventually it's headed out. That's a good header from Karut, but they're not out of the woods as yet. And Bernard once more trying to get it up. So 2-1, and we'll be playing over an hour now, an hour and 2 minutes, roughly. Here is Hills, looking for something wide. He has Daniel, or rather, and that ball, Cupid loses out. And then Hills again having to go across to tidy up. Again, he's having himself a monster game on defense. not for the first time. So if you look at how the teams are lined up, it's like you see in the forwards, then you see a big gap in midfield, especially for the Cupid, or rather Cyrus again, just so slow in getting rid of the ball. It's almost he can't make up his mind what he wants to do. If he wants to pass it, if he wants to run with it, and invariably that has been too often been the outcome of some of their possession. It's really, as they say, blank trips. Turning, twisting, but turning into trouble and then losing, and they're just being corralled and then dispossessed quite often. Dawant now going for the return ball is picking up there nicely again by Harper. Harper still battling for it, actually put himself in danger there. We have two players going down from the Union, but play goes on. Harper again tries to spread it, gets it out of Fredericks, just a little too far ahead of him. And we have two players down almost simultaneously for the Union Hall outfit. And one of them is the very talented Nichols, who, while he's been out of the game a little bit, that's because most of the play is developing around him. But whenever he has possession of the ball, he has been one of the few who've been able to make proper use of the ball, other than the two at the back in Daniel and Hills. But they really need Cyrus, for example, to really come to the party, and they need Bailey to show some of that speed and that shiftiness. He can't be always turning back with the ball. He has to allow the ball to go and then try to take on the defender. Everybody going in the same direction. Whenever he turns back, he turns into problems because there's help coming from the midfielders. And by now he should recognize that he needs to probably, as they say, mash the line and then face where he wants to go, as opposed to getting the ball with his back turned, and then he has to go back before he's able to get possession. A lot of times he's doing that. He either has to give up the ball or he tries to run with it, and then he loses out. So it's just analyzing his situation, recognizing what isn't working for him, and try to figure out what he might be able to do to enjoy some kind of success. So still
for the Union
2-1 the scoreline at the moment.
Outfit.
And a free kick. The two players back up, so it's going to be a goal kick or is it offside? Maybe offsides for Union Hall. Daniel, though. Not sure, but there's only one player up there, and every time the ball is coming right back to them, Fredericks has it. He goes to the return ball. Oh, trying to get it, Carrington, but that's another tough ball coming out of midfield. Carrington was trying to return the favor. Ali now with a chance to turn, looking for some movement. Goes to the return ball, but that's a tough ball for him. And battle going on, and turning away from the pressure. Cyrus once again. This time the referee says it's going to be an infringement. And again, you look at how many blue shirts there are in the area. In and around, there's one orange shirt just at the edge of the area. And so he has to, it's only him and not much else. Only now Ali is going in there trying to get into the fray. Daniel, though, trying his best. It's too tight, and they're running into problems right there now. But he has to go because he runs right into the challenge. Because they're ganging up on him, they know once he touches the ball, he's not prepared to release it first time. So he has to dwell on it, dribble, or do something other than pass it. And as a result, they're just waiting for him. It's like if they have the wall set up and they're just waiting for him to start his move, and then they just take it away from him. So the battle in midfield really has been won by the Pro Series, and as a result, they enjoy so much more of the possession, and they keep the pressure mounting. Barclay doing well, turning, coming out of the pressure. Back it goes to Griffith. Griffith gets it to Bernard. Bernard running into problems there, but takes himself out of it nicely. Darwin now. That's a tough ball. Fredericks might be quick, but I don't think he's that quick. He needed to be more like Frankie Fredericks there. And once again, the plan, or the lack of planning, I would have to say, because the balls are just dropping right there and then just being gobbled up by the Pro Series players, because it's just like individuals in and around the ball, and the balls are not being played directly to them. It's being played in the general area, and if they're lucky, they will get the handle on it. So, but if they're going to kick the ball upfield, then you have to put players up there. So Cyrus and company, they have to go and occupy the two stoppers. They can't wait for the ball to be played. They have to go up there and challenge for the ball. And that's more like it. You have to challenge for the ball up there. You can't just allow the ball to come down and hope that it gets there. Again is Carrington, but the safer ball could easily have been the ball back to the goalkeeper. He had plenty of time to get it back to the goalkeeper and keep possession. So this is where the Union they have to be careful here now. So we've been playing almost a full 70 minutes right now. So the referee takes a look at his watch. The final whistle could come any moment now. So it will remain 2-1. And so they have to, but there's nobody up into the, not even in the occupying the defenders. And this is where it all goes wrong for them, because it's like shuttles. They come forward and then they have to go back, and then they come forward again and then they have to go back, because the ball is just being played away from them, over them, around them. And this is hard. Now, if this is the plan, then you have to have bodies in the area to contest the balls. You can't wait for it to come down. You have to go and contest it. Now he's looking for something. There's not much there. And Ali loses possession. Ball taken away quickly. Fredericks now has it. He's looking for some movement. Rolls the ball forward there. And this time the goalkeeper might very well come into play. And again, it's broken down right there for them. Daniel Hills plays it forward again. Even if it beats him, there's nobody there to to really give him a challenge. And the same man is able to, first of all, lose possession and then recover in time to win it back. And that's because the players are so far from him, the opposing players, that he could afford to do something like that. So the referee, I'm sure, would realize that we're well within added on time here now. Not much happening. And Cyrus, can he get something going? Gets it to the, just a shot blocked again. And still battling for the ball. Can they get the ball across? Still trying to turn 2 and 3 men, and that's what they always push him into the corner there and then put bodies on him, and eventually he will give up the ball. And it's been working like a charm, especially in the second half, where he has not been able to do anything productive down that left-hand side. So a lot of time. I wonder if the referees are aware that this is that we're playing 4 minutes now, almost 5 minutes of added on time. And I'm not sure if we had that much stoppages during this half. We had just the one stoppage when the 2 players went down. But outside of that, it's been pretty simple. Here's Fredericks. And again, the goalkeeper is going to come and tidy up. Early ball up. But again, Bernard living there and looking for something, but nothing. Good ball, trying to thread the needle there. Cyrus again a bit late in getting there. And there is the final whistle in this one. 2-1. All the goals in the first half of this game. Tyler Edwards in the 11th minute, Giovanni Garcia in the 18th, and then Antonio Hills with that wicked free kick in the 29th minute. A lot of huffing and puffing in the second half, but no goals, and that is how this one ended. So it means that Pro Series are through to the final of the 2024 Next Level Community League Under 15 Cup, and they await the winner of game number 2, and that too is expected to be an interesting one. It's Cox Coaching School against City FC. And that
Can
game
he get
is
another
coming up.
goal? He tries a shot and can't take advantage of that opportunity. But again, it says, and what I was pointing out, because he's constantly mashing the line on this side, that ball came across, he would have been free as a bird if he had only gone inside a couple meters because the ball was so far. Now here's a chance here. The goalkeeper though did very well. He read the play all the way. So good opportunity now for them to try to get back into the flow of things. 2-1 the scoreline here in favor of Pro Series. 2 early goals from Tyler Edwards.